So recently, Kendra and I moved from Wyoming to North Carolina. We packed everything we had in two small SUVs and drove without having jobs lined out or knowing anyone here. And we're just going to tell you what we learned. And Kendra's going to tell you. And Kendra's going to tell you if.
We think it was worth it or not.
I'm Dominic.
And I'm Kendra.
And welcome to
A Good Listen,
where we're documenting building our life from scratch in a new area where we don't know anyone and we're starting over with everything from jobs to friends and everything in between. We're going to talk about why we moved first. So I'll give 2 reasons and then Kendra will give 2 reasons. Actually, I'll let you go first.
I don't want to.
Okay, I'll go first. So the 2 biggest things for me were, one, I want to provide for our family, and after we had our son, I knew Kendra wanted to be able to stay at home with him, and it is just natural to me and something that I want to be able to provide. And back home, it just wouldn't be able to be a thing. And the second reason is I wanted to be able to use that degree that I did earn in college that I couldn't use back home because there just wasn't the opportunity or the jobs available for that. So that would be my 2 biggest reasons, I'd say. What about you, Kendra? What are your biggest reasons?
I definitely have to piggyback off of. I definitely, after having Liam, I want to be at home, be with him. It just feels natural. Like that's where my heart wants to be, is with him at home. I hate missing.
Sorry, you're good. You can keep talking.
Okay, I hate missing moments, and just being away from him in general. And so that's definitely like my top. But also,
Brief pause.
my second reason would be just our living situation. It definitely wasn't ideal in Cody. Um, and so I just was so excited to get out of there and just have a change of environment. Not only for like just for a change of environment, but also like mentally.
Yeah.
Just the draining feelings that you would feel in our last place. So
You know how like some places are like good energy and like it's hard for you to be like upset there and you're just like happy there. It's like the opposite. It was like just kind of depressing, just bringing us down for sure a little bit. And I think there's probably some health concerns there too, honestly. Then I guess we'll talk about what we didn't expect with the moving process and moving here. So I'll let Kendra start off.
okay. um, the biggest thing for me was I didn't even think about how it was going to affect Liam. It was like just the absolute perfect recipe for disaster. From teething, the time change, just change in general, like change of environment, because we were staying at multiple places. Um, Separation anxiety that he's realizing all of a sudden, um, and then just trouble sleeping in general. Like it was a pretty rocky first couple of days.
For sure. And I would say for me, it was definitely just like how long it took to get here. We were definitely hoping to be out by February or March, and we didn't get here until June. And a lot of that just had to do with like learning curve of like, hey, a lot of these drops weren't even giving me the light of day because I was applying at the Wyoming address, and then yada yada. But definitely being patient and having faith and just keeping keep moving and keep going forward. Bless you. So even if it doesn't seem like it's going very fast, just make any step you can to go forward. No. Oh, go ahead. What were you saying?
I just was gonna kind of like piggy off of that with my license and stuff. I started applying the end of April, and it wasn't approved until last Friday. So it was like 2.5 months of waiting to get my license approved as well. And so I'm still having to wait for it to come in the mail. So it's just been a very long process that way, as just waiting for that too.
For sure. And then for pros and things we're excited about, For me, it's definitely like career-wise, I'm super excited for that. And then I'm also super excited to build a community here and just find other people our age. As another thing, like the demographic back home is like retiree home place. So having more young couples and people who are just have young families to connect with and become friends with will be super fun. And we're looking forward to hopefully building that.
For sure.
And then just career wise, being able to use my degree, what I'm passionate for about, and just building on that. What about you?
I do want to say I'm excited to like see your progress that
That's
way
cool.
with your career too. Like I'm excited to just hear about this experience and your journey. I'm excited. Um, for me, definitely just I'm like a home person. I'm a homebody, so my environment definitely affects me pretty well. So like just in the short amount of time that we've been here, it's just like a breath of fresh air. Just being in somewhere that's new and just feels different. I can just feel it in my soul. Like this
Yeah.
just feels a lot better for in every aspect.
Yeah.
So.
And it's been so cool, like being in this Raleigh area where we have, I don't know, just seeing all the babies and seeing all the young families, and then like all the opportunities for us, like the parks and the trails and just everything that way too. That's not the reason we moved here. It was definitely just for that main purpose we said at the beginning, but also like there's just so many nice pros that. So I guess what you could take out of this, Liam's our producer right now, so the camera's shaking. That's why. Um, is if you're planning a big move like this with a baby or a young family, Leo.
So in the end, was it worth it?
No, no. I do think it was worth it. um, and we're not even like into everything. I think like we've tapped like this much potential of being here. We don't have friends. We haven't even like gotten the routine of everything, and I already feel like really happy with our decision here. So I think it is worth it, or will be worth it. Whatever. What do you think?
I'm excited. I think that it'll be a good change. It's been good so far, and I think it can only. I mean, knock on wood, it can only go up from here.
Yeah. Sorry, we had to move that. Liam knocked it over. So I guess if we had to sum everything up, I would definitely say like be patient. It takes longer. It's very hard, especially if you're in an area you don't want to be. But it yeah, it definitely takes time, and just be patient with that. Research the areas you want to move. I would say visit them before too, because that can be eye opening, especially if you're coming from somewhere like Wyoming to North Carolina. They're so different, but like in good and bad ways. So that's what I would say. What do you have to add to that?
I just would add that sometimes it just takes a leap of faith. Like you're not gonna know how it's gonna go, and it can be so scary, but you never know how good it's gonna turn out.
That's so true. I think so many people are so afraid of leaving like their hometown and the environment they know, and whether that's a good thing or bad thing. Like I think it is good just to like save up some money and go look at something that maybe fits your future goals better and try it out. And the worst that can happen, you just move back. So always have that safety net and definitely plan for the worst, but hope for the best. And yeah,
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to take you guys along on our journey.
for sure. Thank you for tuning in.
See you next week.
See you next week. Bro,
On your mark, get set, go. Is this a race?
I'm just gonna tell you. Yo, that's crazy. Dude, you can't. This is crazy. This is take number 35.
Welcome to the Dominic Show.
Dude, he's munching on